Rain God Returns. Jaguar Tower. Episode 21. In the last episode, the priests of Temple City have given Chalk a plaque and thanks for all the miracles he's performed. And they're debating about whether they should leave tomorrow or stay another year. Meanwhile, inside Jaguar Temple, this is right inside the door. Remember, this is the corbelled arch. Looks like Jaguar Priest is performing a ritual. He says, "O mighty Lord Jaguar, come to our aid. Avenge the sacrilege that has fouled your city." And he says to his acolyte, "Stab it again." And it looks like he's having the acolyte kill a jaguar. The acolyte says, "Yes, it's on." And then he turns and runs outside and says, "Keep it up. I'll be right outside." So remember, Jaguar Temple is right next to the calendar wall. So he sneaks down the stairs behind the calendar wall. And he says, "No one will see me behind the calendar wall." Because across the courtyard, a cloud of white dust rushed across the plaza. And someone screams, "Jaguar!" followed by the unmistakable screech of the night's cat. And the other people outside are saying, "That sounds like the stone wasp hut falling down. What jaguar could possibly destroy a building that size?" He hears going rumble, rumble, crash, crash. Well, they'll soon learn that they were no ordinary cats. See, they're huge. They were 5 times the size of an ordinary jaguar, rushing around, slashing at people. And they were hunting one individual in particular. Can you guess who? It was Chalk, and he says, "Oh, those are some fearsome Wyob." And Sakchen is the first one to understand what the problem is. He says, "Itzam," because the Wyob have focused on him. And he thinks to himself, "Wyob." And he looks behind him and he sees Jaguar Priest. And he thinks, "Why is Jaguar Priest sneaking around back there?" Of course, he is controlling the Jaguar Wyobs. So as he trots back, he thinks, "I must stop him." Sakchen's sudden action alarmed one of the jaguars. See, it's slashing out. And Chalk's alarmed too, and he reaches out, but too late. Because in one fluid movement, it leapt and swatted down the fleeing boy. See that? Slash. Chalk was so distracted by this. See, he's like, "Sakchen!" He did not see the other pouncing at him. But before either jaguar could land, Chalk transformed into the terrifying form of Rain God. See, he's like... The terrified inhabitants of Temple City watched from their hiding places as the 2 grim monsters fought. See, there's Chalk in his monster form, and there's the giant Wyob. And Chalk bit off the Wyob's head. Yikes, look at that. Meanwhile, there's the ruckus behind him. Sakchen's still crawling towards the calendar wall, and he's saying, "I must get up. That fink is only a meter away." And he grabs Jaguar Priest by the forearm. Says, "Hey, you, get out from behind there." And Jaguar Priest says, "Unhand me, urchin." And Sakchen says, "You're not going to get away, you evil man. Make them stop." Enraged by its mate's decapitation, the other jaguar tore off Chalk's ear. Yikes! Look at that. Ripped it right off. Gaining momentary advantage, it knocked him down and broke both of his legs between his fearsome jaws. So he's really, really damaging Chalk, even in his god form. Priests had been unable to resist watching the gruesome battle. They slowly gathered round, transfixed. Sakchen pulled Jaguar Priest to the front of the crowd. He's got him by the arm, and even he looks a little worried. He gasps and said, "Release me." And one of the priests says, "This is your doing." And Sakchen, bloodied, says, "Please, please call off the jaguar. Look what it has done." See, it's got its paw on Chalk's face. And Chalk could no longer maintain his god form, so he shrinks back down to the kind of weird little guy form. And Jaguar Priest is chanting some sort of spell or command. He says, Om, Chinaku, Finama, in response to Jaguar Priest chanting, the Waya backed down, or backed away. And he points, just that. Begone, beast of the night. Your work here is finished. And there it goes. Meanwhile, Sakchan is sobbing. What have they done to you? Holding his Itzam's head. And Chalk, in his characteristic light manner, says, beat me up pretty badly, I'd say. Jaguar Priest says, behold, I have banished the Jaguar Beast. Jaguar God commanded me to protect this city. And one of the priests says, can Jaguar God heal Cumix? And Jaguar says, no, he is dying. Cumix, you must submit your body for Jaguar God's funeral ritual. It's the only way to protect society. And Chalk says, but I'm not dead yet. Sort of like, I don't know, I think I was thinking of Monty Python when I wrote that. And Sakchan says, he must return to the ocean. Jaguar Priest says, there's no time. You will not survive the trip. Besides, we have no spare boats. And one of them pipes up, and behind him says, you can use my canoe. And Jaguar Priest says, no. And Chalk looks up at Jaguar Priest. He's got the Jedi mind trick thing here, saying, this is not up to you. We know what to do. Just step aside. Chalk glared at Jaguar Priest through the wrecked flesh, and the man lurched as if yanked by invisible cords. Look at his face, because he sees the real form of Chalk. He spoke no more. Wordlessly, the other priests carried Chalk's shattered body to the river. See, there they are carrying him. And there's where the fight was. Jaguar Priest had won a strange victory. He had gained Cumix's secret Shotel recipe and learned how to construct a mightier temple, and yet this odd little shaman easily diffused his power. Whew, that was a dramatic fight. Okay, so I'm going to finish for today, but I'll hold this for you until next week. So please return.